This is the heart-wrenching true story of Shep, a dog from Fort Benton, Montana, whose loyalty became a symbol of devotion across the United States. The story begins on a sweltering day in August 1936. A casket was being loaded onto a train at the Great Northern Railway Station in Fort Benton. Inside was the body of a lonely sheepherder who had passed away in a local hospital. As the workers moved the casket, a scruffy, mud-stained dog, a shepherd mix, watched with intense, soulful eyes. This was Shep. He had followed his master's body all the way from the hills to the station. The moment of heartbreak as the train pulled away to take his master's remains to relatives in the east, Shep began to howl. It wasn't just a bark, it was a sound of pure grief. He watched the train disappear into the horizon, and from that moment on his mission began. For the next 5.5 years, Shep met every single train that arrived at the station 4 times a day. As the doors opened and passengers stepped off, Shep would trot from car to car, looking up at every face, sniffing for a scent. He recognized the disappointment when the last passenger left, and the platform went silent. Shep would slowly walk back to his spot under the station platform, waiting for the next whistle. The station employees and locals soon realized what Shep was doing. They tried to give him a home, but Shep refused to leave the tracks. He lived outdoors through Montana's brutal winter, where temperatures dropped far below freezing. The railroad workers shared their lunches with him and built him a small shelter, but his eyes remained fixed on the tracks. Shep became a national sensation. People from all over America sent him Christmas gifts and letters, yet Shep didn't care for the fame. He only wanted one person who was never coming back: the final train. By January 1940, Shep had grown old and deaf. On a cold, icy morning, he was waiting on the tracks as usual. Because of his age, he didn't hear the incoming engine or the conductor's desperate whistle. Shep was struck by the train and killed. His long wait finally came to an end. The legacy: the town was devastated. Shep was buried on a hillside overlooking the tracks he had watched for so many years. His funeral was attended by hundreds, and the Great Northern Railway even put up a plaque in his honor. Today, a bronze statue of Shep stands in Fort Benton looking toward the train station, a permanent reminder of a bond that even death could not break.